Hi, and welcome to this tutorial video on the ring topology. This is another one of the network topologies that, depending on what exam board that you're doing, you may be asked about. So, this is how a ring topology might look depending on the number of nodes that you've got in your network, the number of devices that you've got connected. And the important thing to note about a ring is that each node, so this might be a PC here, is connected to two other nodes, one on the left side and one on the right side of that particular node, and that is how it's laid out. So this forms a ring, and as information travels around, so if this PC wanted to send some information to a laptop over here, it would need to communicate with every other node. So it would need to, the information would need to travel this way to this node, and it would have to ask this node, is this the laptop that I was trying to communicate with? And it isn't, so it moves on to the next node, and it has to go through each node individually until it gets to that laptop that it was trying to communicate with. And then once it's got the data that it needs to get, it then has to communicate with each node on its way back round the ring to the original PC. So it's going to have to communicate with every node on its way around the ring. And that's the basics of how a ring topology might work. There's some advantages of a ring topology then. One advantage is that it doesn't require a central node in like a star network, so there may be some initial cost to that, to setting up that central server, or some sort of cost associated with that, and that's not required in a ring topology. So it doesn't require a central node like a star network. The next advantage that I've got is that it's better at handling large volumes of data, better than a bus at handling large volumes of data. So some disadvantages of ring topology then. One disadvantage is that one malfunctioning system, so if this laptop stopped working, if that happened on your ring network, then that could create problems for this whole network, as the data is being sent between each node, and it's got to go through each node to get to its final destination here. And another disadvantage of a ring network is that the communication delay is directly proportional to the number of devices connected to the network. So if I add more devices to my ring, the delay in this PC sending some data to this laptop and then receiving a reply is going to be greater the more devices that I add to the ring. Okay, that's the end of this short tutorial video on the ring topology. Thanks for watching.